Welcome to another episode, everyone. LA gang members are the biggest raccoons in the world, the biggest sellouts in the world, the biggest threat to the black community's progress in the world. This is Antonio Speaks. He also has a channel called Antonio Talks. The title here, The Raccoons That We Don't Mention. He's talking about LA gang members. Check this out.
So there are many archetypes of self-hating black people, but there is a form that I rarely see people mention under this category: gang members or some of these street dudes. Now, y'all already know me. I am a person that doesn't look at things linear. If we go back, gangs started off as something that was of value. But in 2026, these shits have completely lost their aura. The reason I'm even doing this video is because of a clip from a No Jumper interview that completely pissed me off.
You know, I see I'm banging on everything. Only people I'm not banging on is white boys and Mexicans. You feel me? They not my people.
We appreciate it.
You know?
Thank you very much.
It's regular that I'm going to bang on everything black that I see.
This is the mindset that these people wanted us to harbor. Fools like we just seen right there don't even know that all of this was constructed for him to have that mentality. Gangs started off as something positive. These were organizations to protect black communities, but this black unity was always a threat. Richard Nixon's aide said it best himself. Richard Nixon viewed an uncontrolled black power movement as a major threat to the internal security of the United States during the late 1960s and early 1970s. So all of these gangs ended up getting disrupted through things such as the crack epidemic, heroin flooding these communities, then having the war on drugs, mass incarceration. The structure was taken out of place. And in 2026, what we now see are dumbass niggas like him running around leading the charge. So I want to break down the clip. He stated first, when I see a black man, I'm on him. The only people that get a pass are the white men and the Hispanic men, people that don't look like him. I want to first address that black on black crime isn't a real thing. All crime is proximity based. Black people tend to live near black people. White people tend to live near white people. This is why white on white crime is so high. It's in the 80s. Black on black crime, though, is upped because of dumbass people like him, the gangbangers. These are a small, very small portion of black men that are killing each other. This stereotype then gets amplified in music, TV shows, movies. And this is why people have the stigma of black men, even though most of us are law-abiding citizens. I lead by example. And the sad thing is, the white boy and the Mexican don't see it that way. He sees you as the enemy. And this is why it pisses me off when I see all of these white men hop online and talk about, oh man, we're scared of black people. We're scared of this. We're scared of that. 9 times out of 10, bro, if you walk through the hood, you would go untouched. These people would be so friendly to you. The black person you run into might just greet you and say, hey sir, hi sir. I might get into a confrontation with the brother because we stare too long. That is
Yeah, and this is all very true. And of course, I've been saying this very thing for the most part here on the Inside Story with me, Damian Porter. Please subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. And I've been saying the same thing. The gang banging is over. The gang banging needs to stop. Individuals need to put the weapons down. And it is true that different races are safe in the hood, are safe in the community. You may not be safe. I've been saying this for some time now. Adam 22 can walk in the hood, any hood, and do a hood vlog, excuse me, and be safe and be comforted. Hell, Adam 22 just said the other day to Compton Rick Rock that if he went to someone's hood or to the Nutty Block hood, to Compton, that he would be treated like Donald Trump, that he would be praised. Basically, they have a parade for him. What makes you think this? Well, history tells him that he can go to any hood and be safe. I can't. You can't. I can't go to the same hood and be safe and feel safe. And it's guaranteed that I'm going to make it home that night to my family. And this is my own people. This is my own neighborhoods. It's supposed to be. But Adam 22 can, and any other white man can, or Hispanic man can make it. And that's fine. But if they can come over there to the park and to the hood and bring their children and have fun without being accosted, then a black man should be able to do the same thing. And if not, then that is extremely cowardly. And the gangs were indeed constructed to protect the community, and they have lost their luster. They are not protecting the community. They are destroying the community. A bunch of lost individuals. And people are upset about it at this point and ready to leave these individuals behind. I've said before, some time ago, that if these individuals are not ready to get on board with the plight of our freedom and do what is necessary to defend the community and not destroy the community, but defend and protect the community, then we need to get rid of them by any means necessary. They're in the way. They're a threat to the progress of black people. And they don't get a pass. That's whomever.
Exist in some of these inner city neighborhoods. And even in the clip, right, Adam 22 and the other white man gonna tell him, I appreciate it. He gonna sit there like, yeah, like these dudes be so hard until it's really time to be hard. There is no reason that George Zimmerman is still walking around here. There are still sundown towns all around through America. And none of these KKK leaders of these towns or none of these white Hispanic men that did things to black people go untouched. They'll easily go slide through the op block full of black people, black kids, and spray it down. But when it's these white folks, and like he stated, these Mexicans, they get docile.
I'm making this video for all y'all dumbass YNs. Y'all keep all that gang banging, blood, crip, GD shit the fuck from around me, okay? I don't talk.
Now, I will say to Antonio here, brother Antonio, and again, he's a, I watch some of his content. He started not too long ago. And his channel is booming. He has, again, 2 different channels. One is Antonio Talks. The other one is Antonio Speaks. Both of them are equally, but they both have 146,000 subscribers. He just started last year. And he does this he does good content. He talks about this sort of stuff, race-related stuff. He talks about black Japanese Twitter, etc. He calls out a lot of different stuff, and he's normally on point. But I will say that the individual that made that comment on No Jumper, that's the mentality of most black gang members in Los Angeles, California, primarily because the beefs that gang members have, black gang members, are with another black gang. So, they don't have beef with a white gang. There is no white gang other than the KKK, let's say, and others. But you get the point: Nazi lowrider, skinheads, etc. Aryan Brotherhood. But these gangs do not beef with these black gangs. These black gangs beef with one another. So his mentality is, I don't have beef with these individuals. He's not thinking along the lines, of course, of race relations and as it relates to America, and how he should comport himself as it relates to other races. He's only thinking about gang banging and who his enemy is in his mind. In his mind, his opposition is another black man. This is what he was taught. This is what he believes. And this is what the gang culture is, particularly in Los Angeles, but not just Los Angeles, everywhere, right? Chicago, gangs are not beefing with. It just seems like LA gets brought into this mix a lot. But Chicago gangs or New York gangs, you name it, they're not beefing with the KKK or the Aryan Brotherhood. They're beefing with other black gangs as well. Every section is doing the same thing and have adopted the same mentality, which is that a black man is their opposition. It's the mentality, it's the teaching that needs to change. First of all, what he's exhibiting or what he expressed is prevalent in the culture, because again, individuals just tend to believe that another black man from this particular hood is his opposition. He's not thinking along the lines of the system and systematic racism, and that these other individuals are the ones who truly despise him. We have been indoctrinated with self-hatred, and we have succumbed to it. So the whole mentality itself is at first what needs to change.
Tolerate none of that shit. I don't support none of that dumbass shit. I don't even think about none of that stupid ass negative shit. Okay? Like, nigga come in my life, tell me who you be. That nigga had made me so mad with that shit. The 2026 still ask nigga, who you be? Bro, it ain't 2016, ain't 2015, ain't 2014. Who still just banking blood outright all day, every day in 2026? If you ain't behind the wall game, let that shit go. Y'all nigga be in a free world, still tonight on P, 4-5, on blood, on crip, on mom.
Just a whole bunch of organizations whose main target is killing niggas.
GD, nigga, that shit sold. What the hell? Get you some money, gang. You can't call now one of your homies and now one of your big homies for nothing in the world, but you claim this shit OD hard ready to die.
Nothing, bro. And what irks me is that If you a fucking 30-year-old gangbanger, you got kids, man, I most definitely don't feel no damn pity for you, boy. If you don't get your damn CDL, if you don't get a warehouse job, duck off and stack your bread and take care of your family, bro, that gangbanging shit is dead. It is not gonna get you anywhere. But we see examples time and time again. The streets, you're either going to end up in prison or fucking dead. And there is a slim window that you make it out. You know what I'm saying? So like we clearly see the examples.
Yeah, it's a very slim window that you make it out. And I've been preaching this very thing on this channel for some time, that the gang banging, it is dead. Yes, the streets are dead. You know, they're still alive in the sense that the black man is still in danger when he walks in certain neighborhoods. The killings are still going on daily in the land, but they need to stop because it's dead in the sense that there is no camaraderie. There are snitches. No one is living or standing by any so-called codes or street codes anymore. There was a time when that was happening. It has long since gone. And you go to jail, you go to prison, individuals are not going to be there for you. They're not going to buy you a lawyer. They're not going to bail you out. You're just going to be sitting in there rotting your life away for a gang that does not care about you in the end. And the gang culture itself is genocidal and it's self-hating and it's self-destruction in the community. And I too believe that these individuals who refuse to put their weapons down as it relates to another black man need to be considered enemies to the culture, to the black people. If all you want to do is unalive other black people, if that's your focus and that's all you talk about and care about, and you're not talking about having no smoke for anyone else, ever, you never have any smoke for anyone else. I've asked the question myself here on the channel for some time, how is George Zimmerman still here? Many people have asked this question. No one can understand it. People around the world want an answer. Not just me, not just Antonio. People around the world want an answer. They laugh at us and laugh at black people, laugh at black men around the world, certainly laugh at the gang culture, because as the sister said in a video that I referenced a few days ago, she said, the reason that Rick Child unalived the 14-year-old child, Cyrus, is because he knew that he would get away with it. That he would get away with it in the system, that they would let him go. She referenced George Zimmerman. She said, just like they let George Zimmerman go. And he knew that once he got out of it from the system, and he would, because black lives do not matter, that he would get away with it in society. He'd get away with it on the street. That black men were going to do nothing about it. Rick Child knows. His son knows. His wife knows that black men, everybody knows. The whole world is watching and laughing at us and calling us a bunch of cowards. The whole world knows that the black man was going to do nothing about it. Zero. The proof is in the pudding. The evidence is there. What happened to the woman that put a bullet inside 15-year-old Latasha Harlan's head and killed her back in 1992? She got probation. The system let her out. She never did a day in jail for shooting a 15-year-old girl in the head, because your life doesn't matter. Your life has never mattered in this system. You've been considered 3/5 of a human for some time. They've never changed this belief. You just think they have. You just want them to. You're just begging them to change how they feel about you. Please see me as a human being. Please see me as a human being. They do not. The sooner you understand that, the better off you will be. But most of you, 99.9999999999999% of you do not understand that. So she unalived LaTocha Harlins or brutally killed her. Unalive just sounds too sanitized. It was a brutal murder. A 15-year-old girl caught on camera. Nothing happened to her. So they all know already nothing's going to happen. George Zimmerman comes to the neighborhood, kills a 17-year-old kid, kills our kid, kills our little brother. What happens? No, nothing. Goes to court. Found not guilty. Found not guilty. Even though the 911 officer told him, don't follow him, leave him alone. Follow him, chase a kid down, and unalived him in his own neighborhood. And then sold autographed packs of Skittles to mock his death. And people lined up to buy the Skittles. I said then, I've said before here on the channel, and I'll say it again, that George Zimmerman and everyone that was in line to buy the Skittles should have been gone that day. Every one of them. Whoever was in line, because we all know who they all were. It was not one black person in line. And if he was, then he should have got the same, he or she should have suffered the same fate as all the rest of them. Everyone that was right there in that line to buy those Skittles and mock the death of our brother should have got it. Right then and there. Everyone who was there. Should have never came to that because George Zimmerman should have been gone a long time ago. As soon as he was found not guilty, he was back at home. In the same way that, as I said just a few days ago, that if a Crip goes to a blood neighborhood and kills a 14-year-old blood, 17-year-old blood, whatever, there's going to be retaliation immediately, that same day. These gangs do not wait. I know, I've been a part of one since I was 12 years old. It is an immediate response. Within an hour, cars are loaded up with weapons and individuals willing and wanting to use these weapons to avenge the death of their loved one, of their brethren, of their fellow gang member. And yet George Zimmerman can come to our neighborhood, unalive our children in his own neighborhood. And there's nothing. It's crickets. It's silence. There's no retaliation. Where's the retaliation? If it would have been a black man that came through and did it, and it was one of your homeboys, you would retaliate immediately. Gang members that went back and killed people's mothers, killed people's children if they couldn't get to the target, the person that they wanted. I'll kill your mama then. They're so tough. They have such a killer instinct when it comes to other black people. Won't touch a fly, won't touch anyone else. Refuse to. The whole world hates them, despises us. But you have no smoke for them. They have all of the smoke for you though, but you have none for them. You only have smoke for other black people. Yeah, you are a sellout. You are a coward. You are a raccoon. And as the sister was saying, as I was saying, Rick Child knew that he would get away with it. He has prime examples. LaTocha Harlan woman didn't do a day in jail. He knows he's not going to do a day in jail either then. George Zimmerman didn't do a day in jail. He knows he's not going to do a day in jail either. And as far as either one of them being physically hurt, please. No one laid a finger on it. George Zimmerman has never had a black eye. Every video I see popping up on TikTok and Instagram is black men beating on another black man, black women beating on another black woman. We're not nonviolent. Where do people get this stuff from? Yes, we're peaceful and loving by nature, but when it comes to one another, we're not nonviolent whatsoever. We're only nonviolent with everyone else. But with one another, we have all of the smoke. Quickly. You better not even look at another black man wrong if you are a black man. That can cost you your very life. This is how tough he is. This is how much of a killer he is. Man, to take your life for looking at him, for stepping on his shoe, for walking down the street because you're free and in public and can go wherever you want in life. This is the free world, and you are free. But because you're walking down the street that he says is his street, he don't even live over there, much less own anything over there. He doesn't even live over there. He live in Lancaster. Telling you can't walk down this street that he doesn't even live on. White people then came and gentrified and took over some of these places. You ain't telling them they can't walk down the street. But he's going to tell you that you can't walk down the street. And Rick Child knew that black men and the whole world knows. Understand that. You wonder why you don't get any respect, black man, around the whole world? Why people laugh at you and make fun of you and your people and your culture and don't take you serious at all? Because they all know. They're watching. Make no mistake about it. Laughing at our culture. Taking from it, of course. But laughing at certain parts of it. They all knew too. Y'all not going to do anything. Except to one another. Every time we turn on the news, there's a black man killing another black man. Ruthlessly. Nothing nonviolent about these individuals. At all. Every time they turn on the news, they see it. Every time I turn it on, I see it. Of course, they're promoting this. Of course, they're saturating the news cycle with these incidents on purpose, the media apparatus. Yes. Nevertheless. The footage is there because it's there for them to publicize. All these videos on TikTok and Instagram of black people acting crazy, harming one another constantly. Everyone else sees these videos as well around the world. And they say, where is all of this smoke? Where is all of this anger and angst and violence that you clearly possess for George Zimmerman, for the woman who blew a 15-year-old black girl's head off because she thought she stole orange juice or something that cost $1.15 in her own neighborhood. Cyrus was in his own neighborhood. These are not these people's neighborhood. We're not safe in our own neighborhood. They come into our neighborhood, taking our money out, setting up business in our neighborhood, and killing our kids in our own neighborhood. And ain't a damn thing happening to them. And the whole world sees it. But everybody want to get online talking about cuz and blood and this, that, and the other, and throwing up your hood and how tough you are and how no op better not get caught over here and what you gonna do to this op over there. Meanwhile, George Zimmerman sitting back watching this, smoke puffing on his cigar, laughing at y'all, saying this is why we kill y'all. Y'all deserve to be, y'all a bunch of cowards. Y'all weird. Y'all don't do nothing but kill each other and beat on each other and then let us come and kill y'all. Y'all don't do nothing. Y'all weird. Y'all deserve this. That's all these people making these posts and videos talking about y'all were enslaved for a reason. They believe this stuff. We ain't got no smoke for anyone else. No one respects a people who will only unalive one another. And the people who hate them the most, they refuse to do anything to. They begging them and licking their ass, begging them to see them as human beings. They walk around holding signs, peaceful as can be. When it comes to these people, when it comes to black people, they'll spray you down quickly. Kill your mama. They'll kill your kid. They so tough. That's how much of a killer these dudes are. Yeah, they'll kill your kids. But if you white, you safe. You can walk all up and down the hood. You don't have to have a worry in the world. Hell, you can walk up and down the hood with a KKK hood on, and you'll be good. Don't even worry about it. Hell, they might buy you some ice cream. They might take you out to get you something to eat. One of these old grandmothers gonna welcome you in the house and try to talk you out of being racist. She gonna offer you a plate of food in her home with her kids and her grandkids. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. And try to talk you and try to tell you how much of a human being she is, why she deserves respect, why you shouldn't be racist towards her. They're going to tell you you're a piece of trash for being racist, for hating someone for no reason because of the color of their skin. She's going to try to talk you out of it because she's so nice and loving and just can't understand why you are this way. And she sees the good in you. Everyone has the good in them. And she sees this. Your little black kid running up and down the neighborhood terrorizing, she going to call him a hoodlum and a thug and call the police on him. But the KKK, she going to invite to her house and sit him down and cook him a plate of food. And ask him, why are you this way? You shouldn't be this way. See, I'm not so bad. I'm a good person. See, I welcomed you into my home, made you a plate of food. We're not bad people. Gonna try to convince him that you are human. And you're going to see him as a human. You're going to see his humanity. But a gang member's humanity you will never see. We're all messed up, man. We're all twisted.
Come on, bro.
Like, this shit stupid as fuck. Y'all, I'm a nigga from Atlanta who gonna tell y'all nigga look damn it here, dick that. Like, I eat into the dick when y'all, oh, I'm big blood this, big blood that. Nigga, get your stupid dumb ass on. You ain't even finish high school, but you talking about your blood. You don't even know what the hell it feel like to walk across the stage, but you talking about your blood. You ain't never had no job in your life, but you talking about your blood. Get your dumb ass on. You a dumb ass nigga who gonna be right down the road where you need to be. Stupid. I tell all y'all niggas the same shit. All y'all niggas just dumb. That nigga not your own man. That nigga don't got your own brain. Don't got your own heart. Ain't brave for the damn in the world. Cause if you was a brave, you your own man, you gonna be like, hell nah, fuck that blood shit, fuck that crip shit. Cause get what it's about. It ain't about nothing. It ain't about nothing.
It ain't about getting no money. And your main target is other black people. It's nothing. It's pointless, bro. It's pointless.
They made it. Y'all banging this shit for nothing. Give me one reason why y'all nigga be banging for people. Or on that, whatever sex y'all niggas is. Give me a real reason why the fuck y'all nigga banging this shit. A positive reason.
Now, I do want to add some nuance. A lot of this shit be so deeply tied into, like, bloods. Like, not the gang, but, like, too much bloodshed, right? Some shit that happened years ago. Somebody got killed, then they got to get revenge. It's like a pattern, and they don't even know why they're beefing now. But that's why, man, we just got to be the bigger man with each other, especially with each other. Like, we got to give each other grace. There's so much money to be made out here. There's so many ways for us to thrive. Let that shit go.
I read that they blow. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Y'all nigga be ready to bang the color red before y'all bang y'all skin color. That shit stupid as fuck.
Hey, that's a bar. Y'all niggas ready to bang a fucking street whatever, instead of banging your skin color, nigga, preach. That's what I'm... Hey, this brother's spitting, man. So right here, man, we got a clip of some gamers walking around, and I want y'all to watch it.
What's up, bro?
Okay.
You gang bang?
Nah.
You sure?
Positive.
All right, dirty 39th Street.
Yep. I already know what it is. Yeah, cover on my bad, brother. Good.
I mean, this is some of the most corniest shit, dog. I mean, it truly is. Y'all could be doing so much better things with y'all life instead of pressing other black men. LA gang, they have this check-in culture. I mainly see it in California. I know other states may do it, Texas, but mainly in California. Every time a black celebrity is supposed to be somewhere in there, one of these fucking big homies come out of the way talking about, hey, bro, you need to check in with us. You need to check in. Nigga, who the f are you? I don't see none of y'all making Tom Cruise check in. Y'all not making Leonardo DiCaprio check in. Y'all aren't making Elon Musk check in. So why does this black person have to check in for... He's not even a gang member. This is what I mean again. Y'all love to press other black men, but when it's time to press these other people, you don't do it.
What's the deal? What's the deal? I'm from ATF Compton Crib. I'm from ATF Compton Crib.
Yeah. They sound, of course, you know, many of us, if you're not new to this channel, you saw this clip that he's playing right here. Antonio's playing right here with these two dudes from Compton getting pressed by the Mexicans, and they pull up and about to blow their ass down. And you know, this clip had went viral some months back. I played it, and many people had covered it. And he's playing this here for a reason. But you can see, of course, at first, when they first pull up and jump out, the Hispanics on these two black dudes who were there doing a hood vlog, doing an interview with an individual. And these Hispanics jumped out on them, said, what's up, what you doing over here? Where y'all from, homie? Woo, woo. And you see at first, the two young brothers are yelling back, Compton Crip, ATF Compton Crip, with a whole lot of aggression, as if they're with it. Yeah, that all of that aggression is about to go away quickly as the Hispanics continue to approach. They're not deterred by you hooping and hollering, this ATF Compton Crip. Like, oh, okay. And get back in their car. They're like, what? And they still coming with their hand in their shirt and all that. And watch how the whole tone changes a little bit.
Hell yeah. I'm from ATF Compton Crib. I'm from Compton, California. Fuck Compton, yeah.
I'm from Compton, California. That's not how gangbangers speak, for the record. They speak like he spoke at first. ATF Compton Crip. Yeah, that's how you let your hood be known, and that's how you bang. You don't say I'm from LA or I'm from Compton, California. Compton, California? What the hell is that? I've never heard that in my life. What are you talking about? And then he just said, F Compton. Oh, yeah? Yeah, they still coming.
That's how y'all feeling?
And them look like some Hispanics.
Yeah, it is.
What's up? What are you guys doing right here?
We just doing a little interview.
You guys are rappers or what?
Yeah, I'm a rapper.
Now you're a rapper.
That's A gang. I got it right here. You see it's on my neck.
Salute.
I'm A gang too. I fuck with my Mexicans and all that. They're homies.
Y'all hear that shit, bro? But if that was a black man that came through asking them questions, he would have got blowed down.
What you want to
Oh shit!
I met you in Bassett. Huh?
What's up?
I remember.
What's up? When are we doing something?
Dude, shit. I'm not on that. Yeah?
Damn, what's up?
Yeah.
You're good.
You're good. Hell yeah.
You're good. Everything running.
That's it for this video. And yeah, man, this video pissed me off. We have to kill this gang mindset. And like I state all the time, all of this was pre-planned. This was how a lot of these folks wanted this to be. It's like a trap though, man. You know, they set it out. Okay, you fall for it the first time. Set it out again, okay? You fall for it again, you be aware. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come on, bro. We know what's going on. We know these people game plan. Yes, gangs started off as a positive thing for the black community, but that is not the case. That shit is dead. But look, dog, that's it for this video.
Yeah, it's dead, man. It's dead for so many different reasons at this point, for so many different reasons. But the main thing is, with everything that's going on in the country and the world, with all of the vitriol that is exhibited for black people on a daily basis around this world, we need to come together. We are really all we have right now. Other people use us. They want our spirit. They want our soul and our dance, but not our blues. Yeah, but they're not really with us. If you don't know that by now, then it's just because you're silly. That's it. I'm sick of you silly black people too. Some of y'all gonna have to be left behind. That's why Harriet Tubman killed some of y'all. I would have killed some of y'all too, and believe some of y'all should go now in order for us to really get our freedom. And that made me some of these gang members too. I've been saying that. I'm dead serious. If you don't get on board, then the hell with you. We'll take you out too, because you're an enemy to black people. It's that simple. You out here killing nothing but black people. You're a threat to nothing but black people. So you're a threat to the black community. You need to be seen as that. You need to be treated as a threat to the community. You're running around harming black men, looking to harm black men, beat on them. Where you from? I don't bang. You sure about that? He said he don't freaking bang. If that was little freckle-faced Jimmy right there in the hood, they wouldn't have asked him a damn question. He can come over to the hood and chill and mind it. They ain't not finna say nothing to him. But a black man can't even walk down the street without these young cowards. Because if one of them if they were by themselves, they wouldn't even ask them that. Where you from? Only because y'all 4 or 5 of y'all walking, do you even ask them the question? So a black man is unsafe in most black neighborhoods if he's not from that neighborhood. You're in trouble walking down the street in that neighborhood. Adam, he can walk down there. Jimmy can walk down there. He's good. He don't need no protection. He don't need no gun. He don't need nothing. All he needs is his white skin. And he can walk in any black neighborhood. Any one of them. Even where the Black Panthers at and all these other groups. Hell out of here. Ain't nobody doing nothing. Ain't nobody ever did nothing. If a black man cannot walk in that neighborhood without being accosted, assaulted, threatened, having his life threatened, then these black men who are threatening other black men need to be considered an enemy to the community. Why would they not be? That's what they are. And they need to start being treated as such. You're out here doing that. How come you haven't pressed George Zimmerman? Rick Chow? But every black man that walks in the community who hasn't done anything to you, who hasn't killed one of your little black brothers, you want to press him. You're only pressing black people. That's the problem. This is why you are an enemy to black people then. You are endangering other black men. In the same way that police are, in the same way that skinheads are, in the same way that Nazis are, you're no different. And you don't need to be treated any different. You need to be treated like someone who's an enemy to our community. Because that's what you are. You're coming looking to destroy the community. You're looking to hurt people in our community. You're looking to harm black people. And that's it. That's your focus when you get up every freaking day. It's what black man you can assault or which black man's life you can take. Man, when we see you coming, we need to get our weapons out. We need to start blowing your ass down. Treat you like an enemy. Treat you like you're somebody who's coming into our neighborhood to do harm to us and our people. When we're trying to do away with all of this stuff and advance as a culture, you're here still trying to cause havoc in the neighborhood and take out other black men. Well, guess what? We need to come together and take you out because you're a threat to all of us. Get with me if y'all on board. That's it. Yeah, we're going to start taking these. I'm dead serious. I've been saying it. They need to go. They're an enemy to black people. They are a humongous threat. They've caused much damage and destruction and caused many black mothers to cry, weep, and never been able to sleep the same again because of the way these thugs, ruthless thugs, took her child away from her. These YNs, these tough killers. Every other community, understand this. And when I say every, I mean every community that you can think of in the entire world. Every one of them teaches their YNs, these so-called YNs, these young individuals, the young lions and tigers coming up, the newer generation. They teach them to defend the community. That's the difference. And it's the black men's fault. It's the community's fault. Because these black men are teaching these young black men to harm and destroy the community and not to defend the community. Anyone who's teaching that and anyone who's destroying the community needs to be considered an enemy to the progress of black people and treated as such. Stay safe. Shout out to Antonio. Keep doing good work over there, brother. Stay safe and stay free. People, stay out of gangs.